What's up, Pisces? This is going to be your love check-in for the next 2 weeks. This is for my Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, please do give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out my channel. If you are new here, I put these out every 2 weeks. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I offer personal sessions. The info for that's in the description box of the video. In my sessions, guys, just like in my tarot on this channel and all my content, I infuse manifesting universal law of assumption and mindset into everything. So basically, if you book a session with me, I'm going to look into your past, present, potential future, your situation with a person, your love patterns, and I help you to actually shift outcomes, break unconscious patterns and get what you want. So if that is what you're looking for, then you can book in with me. There is a wait for a reading with me, guys. Or if you want something more traditional, like a traditional reading, you can go and I've put links to my affiliates in the description box. Mystic Sense will give you your first 5 minutes reading free, and Spiritual Blossom will give you a bonus $10 when you deposit 20. So you can check them out if you want to. And if you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I put the links to those in the description box as well. Now, Pisces, I'm going to do the person on your mind. How do they feel about you? Then how do you feel about them? A projected potential outcome for the next 2 weeks. And I say potential tying into what I said. I infuse manifesting universal law of assumptions. So therefore, these tarot readings are checking points into one version of you, your specific person, and the connection that you, Pisces, have selected, are selecting and manifesting out of the infinite that are available right now in this very given moment. Creation is finished. All things exist at once. Everyone is you pushed out. Your desires are meant for you. You can have anyone or any version of a person you want. Circumstances do not matter. If you want to shift this, all you need to do is shift the version of Pisces that you're being, your state of consciousness, and change your dominant thoughts and assumptions, and reselect the version of the person. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look at my other content and I'll teach you a little bit as I go. Okay, Pisces, High Priestess, I just saw there's an element of mystery here. Some of you go in and out of silence with this person, or I would also argue you have quite an intuitive bond with this person, Pisces. How are they feeling about you in the next 2 weeks? There's the Strength card. There's the Page of Pentacles. There's a Ten of Swords, Pisces. Ten of Swords is pain. It is a 10 card though, so there's something about wanting to get to the end of something painful. Some of you have had some kind of an ending with this person, but Page of Pentacles is also like an offer or a gesture. Strength card is having the courage and the confidence to do so. I will get more on that Ten of Swords and what that means. You know, I don't see that as doom as some readers do, you know, like some of you there's a betrayal wound. That's a heavy word, guys. But for some of you, yes, there's a pain here, but there's a wanting to come in and make a gesture, make an offer. And the Chariot card, Pisces, with the Five of Swords, wanting to move in a positive direction after there's been a clash or a fight or a tension, something that led to pain between the two of you. I mean, some of you are dealing with a situation that involves travel or distance. That's Cancer energy. We've also got Leo energy. Let me get a little bit more on this Ten of Swords. Either way, Chariot card's about positive movement forward or moving on from whatever this Ten of Swords is. And I'm going to get more, and the oracles will also tell us more. So let's see. Okay, Hanged Man. There's been a pause, okay? I still feel like there's 1 foot towards this situation and 1 foot away from this situation. And also the Hanged Man is a release energy. So there also could be one wanting to release the pain and the stress. A small portion of you, there's a needing to release some outside ending or pain, okay? Like another person or something else, okay? Let me have a look at what this Hanged Man is. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. And all right, so Pisces, there's someone that it's almost like hanging in there. I do feel, you know, Queen of Pentacles is usually a very loyal, stable, committed energy. Small portion of you, Pisces, are dealing with a situation where there's like this pain between the two of you because there's been 1 foot towards that loyalty and commitment and 1 foot somewhere else, or are hanging in there to get that and it hasn't been delivered. Okay, so the Page of Pentacles. What's this Page of Pentacles? Let's see, Lover's card. Yep. Strong soul connection here, Pisces. There's something here to do about making a choice, making a decision. I mean, a small portion of you, there is a love triangle of some kind going on. Again, don't take it if it's not your story. Okay, they are characters in your show, Pisces. So if you've selected that, you can manifest away that. If you want this person to choose you, they can choose you. If you've been hanging in there and there's betrayal and all this stuff because there's a feeling of not being chosen, we're going to get to you and how you manifest it away. There's an offer. This person feels a strong pull, but there's confusion. 7 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Someone might be single. Someone might not be single. Someone might be not really committing to the situation because we have a Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, wanting to be single. There's mixed feelings here. 7 of Cups. Are there other options? Are there other choices? Knight of Wands is passion and chemistry, but Nine of Pentacles is single and available self-focus. So there's also, like I said, there's a portion of you where there's 1 foot towards maybe something committed together and 1 foot away from that for certain reasons. And that has led to pain. I mean, some of you, there's been like pain outside of your connection, someone not being very ready to like fully commit or choose the situation. Because Strength card, it's a challenge to strength and confidence in this situation. Confusion. Let me see. What's the 7 of Cups? Queen of Swords. So Pisces, that's the thing. I mean, a portion of you, the 7 of Cups is coming down to, you could be dealing with a situation. There's 2 queens on the table. That's a divorcee type energy. And so there's been a hanging in there because there's some other player in the show, something like that. And for others of you, Pisces, you know, Queen of Swords is just like the truth speaker. It's like, okay, what's the truth? Cutting through the confusion and the illusion that's caused pain, and this question around choices. There's a bit of a theme here, Knight of Wands. So maybe in, out, hanging in there, 1 foot towards each other, 1 foot away from each other, push, pull, whatever fucking term you want to give it. In the end of the day, you know, you just need to say there's no push, pull, and focus on what you want, Pisces. I mean, we've got exactly 2 of Wands. There's something about, and the Queen of Swords is looking at the 2 of Wands. So this is like, okay, look, decide. Or, you know, Pisces, this could be about like, okay, let's get to the truth of, is there a plan? Is there a direction? Okay. Like a choice needs to be made. Either someone or something needs to be cut out, or you need to cut through the shit and release anything that is blocking the situation, or make a decision, commit to the situation, you know, if it's been just non-committal. I mean, there's a strong connection here. And they want positive movement forward. They don't want this clashing and tension with you. So Pisces, let's look at you, all right, and see what's going on. And that's way more important, because all the pieces will fucking move for you guys. The truth of the matter is, their thoughts and their feelings, they're going to think and feel what you think and feel. I know I sound like a broken record, guys, but that's the truth of the matter, okay? Whatever the tarot is telling you, if you change your dominant thoughts and assumptions and your inner conversations and your focus, everything is literally your awareness. Who are you aware of being? So if you're aware of being Pisces that's chosen and in a commitment with this person, I don't give a shit about any of the characters in the show or what was said or done before. It's delivered. Your divine intelligence is moving it immediately. Stick to that decision. It can happen in a moment. Okay, and if you don't want a Pisces, different story. Or if it's not your reading, different story. How does Pisces feel about this person? Yeah, I mean, confusion. 7 of Cups. Are there other cups around? Some of you know of other cups, then take your awareness off them if you don't want them in your story, because they are characters in your show. Some of you are confused. Maybe you don't like this version of the connection. Some of you want to move on, you want to explore another option, also okay. And some of you, you're confused because of the dynamic that you've had, and you feel like they're confusing you. If you feel like they're confusing you, Pisces, choose the version that's not confusing, literally. That's it, 9 of Cups. On one hand, pleasure, joy, wish fulfillment. Maybe some of you, you know, there's been some selfish behavior, self-serving behavior, 9 of Cups. Let's have a look. Queen of Cups in the reverse, High Priestess in the reverse, Magician card in the upright. There's that High Priestess. So I saw that when I was shuffling on this end. You do have an intuitive bond with this person. I would say, Pisces, there's some kind of pain between the 2 of you, and a feeling of like, either there was some kind of a mystery that got revealed, okay, that's hurt each other, like confusion and illusions and mixed signals. And then High Priestess in the reverse is like mystery and secrets coming to light, revelations, and that could have caused a clash and a pain between the two of you. Or High Priestess in the reverse, if you're in silence with this person, I would also argue this is like you wanting to not be in silence with this person. And the Magician card is manifestation. And Pisces, you are the fucking king or queen manifester. It doesn't even matter like how they've shown up. They are your mirror. So you need to manifest and focus with awareness. I mean, the Magician card, literally, this is mentalism, guys. And so everything is your thoughts and the version of you that you're being. So it's mercurial energy. This is Virgo, Gemini energy, but it's traditionally that. So how do we manifest? Through our dominant thoughts and assumptions, and essentially your state of consciousness, your identity. The Queen of Cups in the reverse, Pisces, there's something about feeling maybe like the love's not really returned. It's a challenge to that. Queen of Cups in reverse is a codependent type of an energy. I'm not giving you guys shit at all. It's like I'm giving outside and I feel like the love's not being returned. If that's your story, Pisces, you just need to change the story yourself. I'm a version of Pisces. I'm absolutely loved. If you feel like this person's not choosing you, don't put awareness on anything else. They're completely all about me. I'm all they've ever wanted. Our relationship is perfect. They're madly in love with me. I'm the version of Pisces that always gets poured into, loved and adored. Whatever it is, guys. 7 of Pentacles, there's a lot of this waiting to see how things play out. It's at a foundation. And then we've got King of Swords. We've got a King of Swords and a Queen of Swords. Like I said, there's a small portion of you where this is at a foundation and the love hasn't, you've like created some kind of maybe unrequited love story where you're waiting and hanging in there, and there's a need to outside separation from someone. Okay, so this could be a bit of a secret thing or a confusing thing. And the other portion of you, you know, King and Queen of Swords, this is about being honest with one another and truthful about the way forward. Chariot card. So what is the High Priestess in the reverse? There's the Empress card, and then there's a King of Wands. Okay, so you know, Empress card would be growth, expansion, potentially even children. So some of you are dealing with a situation where children are in the mix, or there's a mother figure in the mix, and that's sort of affecting things, okay? Or otherwise, Pisces, I would say that the Empress, you know, this is about, well, self-love, self-confidence, ability to receive love. So if this has been a challenge to that, then you need to work through that issue. And the King of Wands here, well, this is about taking, you know, maybe you want this person to take a leadership role and actually coming forward and building off this foundation and actually going for it with you. There's a lot of characters in this show, guys, and I don't know if that's just like exes, current people, outside energies. It really depends on your particular situation. But in essence, it's boiling down to the same thing. What are you manifesting here, Pisces, and what is it that you want? Okay. Maybe some of you are trying to intuitively feel that out with a High Priestess. I mean, let's see. Ace of Cups, Pisces. I mean, you have love for this person. All right. There's this crossroads energy. There could be this mutual assumption that the other one is not choosing, you know, the connection. But you don't need to be concerned what they're worried about and why they're acting the way that they're acting. You only need to hold them dominantly in the assumption that they are the version that you want them to be. As fucking reductive as that sounds, guys, it really is all that it is. And I'm sorry to, you know, that's how I do it on the channel, combine the tarot with law of assumption. It's not as complicated as it seems. The circumstances look messy. I'm just going to get you guys a bit more to understand what all this 10 of Swords and 5 of Swords is. I mean, you don't need to select the complicated story or the unrequited love story or whatever this is. Virgo, Gemini, Taurus, Libra, Pisces, you. Yes. Okay. So what is going on here in this situation, and how's this person feeling? There's apology, remorseful. Something's happened between the two of you. Okay. Dating, options, back on the market, new love. So there's something about either needing to be back on the market because something needs to be tied up, and a feeling of options, like treated like an option, that's caused pain, or not being ready to settle down and there's options. We've got runner, chaser, twin flame, divine timing. I don't care about that, guys. Like, everything exists now. So if you think this person has options or they're treating you like an option, I already explained what to do, okay? If there's third parties, ties, don't focus on them. Everything can move in perfect harmony for you. Yeah, there's love affair, secrecy, third party. Maybe there's the illusion of that as well, guys. If you haven't got the circumstances crystallized or any proof of that, Pisces, then just fucking take your awareness off it, change the story. Whatever you focus on is going to ultimately manifest. We have soul contract. I mean, I already pointed that out. Then we have Netflix and chill, sneaking around, friends with benefits, spending time with someone else. There's something about this hanging in there, and this hasn't been like a commitment, a very strong soul connection. Divine timing for some reason, because things are complicated or someone is not ready or someone is not choosing. Friends with benefits, or there's something hidden or secretive about this because of a tie somewhere else. Just make it simple, Pisces, and go to the fucking end and pick what you want. That's it. It's completely within your control. You're God of your reality. Make the decision and shift. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're new to my channel, go and watch my other content or check out any other coach online or content creator, and they will explain it to you perfectly. Exactly what I'm saying, reinforce what I'm saying. Now, secrecy, it's also just a lot of holding back and confusing and not being very upfront or honest with one another, okay? So if there's no third parties, it's just this whole, it's more Netflix and chill, and it's not really clear on the direction forward, and it's caused pain between the two of you, okay? So for those of you that have had an actual pain or betrayal, and please don't yell at me in the comments, guys, because go to another channel. Some of you still want this person, but you have had something bad happen, but you still want them, okay? So don't stay anchored into a version of a connection that was made manifest in one reality, one timeline, from one version of Pisces pushed out. Doesn't make you a bad person, Pisces, if someone showed up like a shit, but some of you want it, then you say that they're a shit. So all you need to do is hold them dominantly in the assumption that they show up correct, and that you are a version of Pisces that's worthy and deserving of that version, or any kind of love that, you know, you want, okay, of being chosen, you're adored. If there's third parties, guys, no third parties in my reality. They don't exist. I've never encountered a third party. It's just not something that happens for me. This version of Pisces, always chosen, always loved, I'm the best. There's no one better than me. And you're not being false confident, guys. You are literally selecting that version of Pisces, and it will manifest for you, seriously, okay? I know that's a sermon, so I might not be for everyone, but that's how I want to do it. Okay, so guys, I'm going to get you, so basically in summary, and then you can leave this reading and you can literally shift. We're shifting moment by moment, and you just need to stick to your decision and stay in a state of it's done. I have what I want. This is how it is. But on this reading, seems to be there's a little bit of this runner chaser, in out, whatever, fuck that in a bucket. And then you've got this person wants to come in and make an offer, but they feel like things are, you know, at a 2 of wands. So, but they feel that you're a soulmate. So they're not totally gone, Pisces. And there's a Knight of Wands, so there could be a message coming through again of passion. You are fucking amazing. Rock that shit, Pisces. There's something here, maybe you feel not chosen, not enough. Change the story. These are, by the way, affirmations for a badass. It's a new deck that I got, so I've just been pulling them for each sign. Let's see. I don't have to be perfect to be fucking awesome. Yeah. So something about not being, you know, this is like triggering some part of you where you feel like you're not enough, you're not perfect. Always when there's complications and third party energy, you know, or this kind of in, out, hot, cold kind of stuff, it's coming from not feeling like you're enough, basically. So, you know, the outside's going to morph to match your dominant identity. So you are, first of all, I don't agree with all these cards. I don't have to be perfect to be fucking awesome. You are perfect, Pisces. You literally are. Okay, so just stick to that decision. I can sit with really fucking big feelings and I'm still okay. True. You guys can check out the last video I did about like transitions or triggers. The truth is your decision is done from the moment that you've made it. So if you've decided enough of this divine timing, hot and cold, in and out, push, pull, guys, you make the decision, even if there are some feelings or triggers, because I can see pain between you and this person, recognize that it's you and you're shifting and the outside must conform to you. So, okay. All right, guys, I mean, I hope that that resonated for some of you. Doesn't have to be for all of you. I intend that in essence it did help some of you, the advice, etc. I'm sending you guys so much love and I will check in 2 weeks' time.